and welcome back to my channel. Hello to my lovely Saggies. I hope you've had a good September. We are now looking at the October reads. Can you believe that? I can't believe how fast the year's gone by, to be fair. But yeah, if you're new to my channel, then what I tend to do is premeditate on the cards, and that allows me then to do my little bit of a poetry twist at the end. So that's on this card here, so I'm going to place that just out the way. I've done a combination, guys, this time of the Good Tarot and Wisdom of the House of Night. Both decks are by Colette Baron Reid, and I'll drop the links below on that. And then I will just be doing a random pull for my lovely Moon Goddess affirmation cards by Terri Foss. So without further ado, my lovely Saggies, I'm just going to jump straight into the reading, and let's have a look what we had come out for you. So the first card we've got is the Eight of Earth, and that came out with the Three of Water. And what I felt with this card when I looked at it, you have many strings to your bow, lovely Saggies, and I do feel with the Three of Water there is some kind of opportunity going to be coming into for you in October, where you'll have just mixed emotions with. Really, it'll be sort of something that you think that you should apply for, but you may think you're out of your depth by applying for it. So this is what I was just picking up with. You have got skills and abilities, and you're very drawn to this offer, this job that's taken your eye, but then you've been sort of pulled down by an undercurrent. Like, it's like self-doubt. It's like you're listening here to your own thoughts, saying to yourself, it would be an absolutely fantastic job if you could get it, but you're having the self-doubt of like this undercurrent saying, I don't think I've got the skills and abilities to even apply for it. That's what you're feeling. So I'm just going to open it up a little bit more. We had the Strength card come out with the King of Air. Now the King of Air, this is obviously, I feel like this is you, and having the Strength card, I just feel this is like a sign. This is a sign to say you are strong enough, you are established enough to apply for this position. And with the King of Air as well, there's a doorway here. I don't know whether, if I hold it to the camera, I don't know if it'll focus, but it's like that to me looks like a locked doorway here. And as this is symbolising you guys, it's like you want to open this door of opportunity, and it's saying in the cards, you have got the strength to do it. You're just doubting yourself, Sag. You're just doubting yourself. You've put enough roots down. You're well established enough, and you've got the enough skills attached to your bow to go for this. This is what I'm picking up with. So I'm just going to open this up a little bit further. And we've got the Hierophant and Reminder. Now, the Hierophant, again, is a symbolisation of your skills, what you've got, what you've achieved and attained. Workable skills, that's what I want to say. Workable skills that have put you in the place where you are today, you know, in a strong, rooted position for you to apply. And this card's coming out as a reminder to say, hang on, this is like reminding you, you have got the skills here, and don't doubt yourself. You shouldn't doubt your abilities, Sag, on this one. So if you're hesitant in the future, in October, of something that's going to jump out to you, whether this is internal in the job that you're in already at the moment, that you'll see on the notice board, and you look at it and think that pay scale's a lot more than what I'm on, but am I quite fit, you know, do I fit the job description, the skills that they're after? But it's saying, it's like a kick up the bum, really, saying, well, hang on, just have a look at what what you have got, what skills and abilities you can offer for that position. So I'm just going to open this up a little bit more. And we've got Queen of Water and Four of Earth. And this is you. This is you with your self-doubt again. this is you with this card here. It's like you're closing your eyes off to it, saying, oh, you know, it's like your self-doubt swirling around inside your head, saying, you know, I don't think I am quite, you know, I shouldn't be even thinking about it. And again, here in this card, to me, it's like a locked door, but you've got the key to that door, Sag. This is what I'm feeling. You have got the key to that door, to say, to go for it, to, you know, to apply for it. With the Four of Earth, it is going to bring more stability. And on here, even though these are supposed to be leaves, even though they're supposed to be leaves, I do feel that's a key. Again, this is the key. You've got the knowledge here stored in your head space to physically, you know, you've got all these strings as well attached to your bow. These two cards here together, you know, with the pentacles here. But to me, these are your skills, and it's saying you've got the key and the knowledge, because I feel like this is knowledge here. Like it's just the knowledge that's growing here from out, you know, the knowledge from your brain, basically. That's what I'm going to say. You've got the knowledge stored in your brain here to grow, to acquire this position, and you need to believe in yourself a little bit. It's saying like you need to stop having this self-doubt, because it's like somebody there clouded. It's like clouded by her own judgment. So yeah, it's just saying you need to stop doubting yourself, because you have got the abilities and you have got the skills to obtain this further financial income that I feel that you're after. I just feel that you want to try and get some more worth, and by doing that, you're looking at this position will come to its, you know, whether it'll be, like I say, whether it's something that you're going to look you actually search for, like if you're on a job page or anything like that on the internet, or whether it's internally where it's on the notice board and it's going to take your eye and you think, God, that pay scale's a lot more than what I'm on. And then you go through we all do it. We can all do this. We doubt our own abilities, and sometimes we can surprise ourselves. And it's just the message that I want to railroad through here, Sag. Please fill the application form in, because you are good enough. You have got the skills to do this. So here we've got belonging, and we've got Four of Water. And again, these cards couldn't tie in, because pearls of wisdom here, pearls here. You're holding what you need. You're holding the skills to allow you to surface. You know, it's just saying to actually get the belonging to your self-worth, because with this here, it's like the lights are on but nobody's in, and that's what I'm feeling with the self-doubt. You know, it's like, hello, yes, I'm talking to you. You know, the lights are on, nobody's in syndrome, to say like, just put the spotlight on what you have, what skills and abilities you have got there already. And you need to, you know, to harness that. The lights are on but nobody's in. Oh, bless you, Sag. I don't mean to sound like you're all dimwits or anything like that, but I'm just saying you need to take stock of your abilities for this position, because you are holding, you're holding that pearl of wisdom that could get you that job. So we've got Seven of Fire and Cycles. So I do feel with the Cycles card, you've had this happen to you before. You have this repeated cycle of like, you'll look at something advertised, some job that you think, I could do that, and then you go around this repeated cycle of self-doubting, and then you don't go for it. Because having the Seven of Fire, the universe brings in these little opportunities for you, and you see them, but it's like you unseat yourself out the saddle. it's like you actually fall off the saddle. Like you start there and you start the process of, yeah, I'm looking at this, I'm going to ride into this, you know, to the point of you'll fill the application form in, and then, wow, you unseat yourself, you fall out the saddle, because it's a repeated cycle. But it's saying, guys, for October, don't let that cycle repeat itself, because you need to get into a new phase of believing that these opportunities, well, I do feel there's a golden opportunity coming in October. So please, the hello, lights are on but nobody's in syndrome, please put that thought when you suddenly see that job advertised or see that job on the notice board. Hopefully I'm going to imprint this in your subconscious, and you'll think, bloody hell, that poetry witch is in my ear now saying I need to go for this. The hello, wake up. I can, you know, I've got the strings to my bow here to apply for this. And that's what I feel on the one side of the coin. I do try and give a double whammy on this. So I'm going to start from scratch and we'll go along again. But on this occasion, I'm going to be looking at where this stands romantically with any of my Saggies out there. So if I go back to the 8 of Earth and the 3 of Water, on the relationship side here, I feel that some of my Saggies are working in a collective of 3. There's a triangle here, a love triangle going on, guys. And basically, I just feel they're playing with your heartstrings. Because looking at that card there, I just feel someone is playing with your heartstrings. And they are totally consuming your headspace, guys. But there's pearls of wisdom here. And I do feel it's wisdom for you. Because I do feel it's like there's a third element in this relationship. So whether this is obviously the person that you're with is currently already in a relationship, and you know that they've been honest and upfront with you about it, saying either it's on the rocks and they, you know, they're going through a split or a divorce, but you're in the mix of it. That's what I want to say. You're in the mix of the relationship. This is what I'm feeling with some of my Saggies. So having the Strength here, the Strength card for you guys in the relationship, it's saying, I do feel they are being honourable to you. They do have true feelings for you, but it's just to say, you need to have the strength, because I do think you struggle sometimes with the situation as it is. You know, you just wish it could be over, tied up and dealt with more faster than it is actually occurring. But it's saying you have got the strength to withstand the distance on this. And I do feel the person that you're having the relationship with in the third aspect at the minute is a little bit older than you. This is what I'm feeling. The person is a little bit older than you. And I do feel this now as them. A bit wiser. But like I say, they are doing the right things. And I do feel it's either a divorce or separation. They're in the processes of a divorce or separation, and then you've come into the mix, and that's what I'm feeling. And it does play with your headspace a little bit. But I just want to reassure you that they are being truthful. They are being honest, although it's not going quicker than you think, and it can cause a little bit of friction sometimes, where you may think, is this ever going to end? You know, is this really true feelings for me? But they've got a lot to deal with. It's just saying they've got a lot to deal with, obviously, with this split. So it's just a reminder, really. This is a reading to remind you that yeah, it is messing with your headspace, and it's messing with theirs. But you've just got to, you know, they've just got to follow the legalities of you know, the split with the materialistic side of things. It could be to do with even children are linked in here. You know, they're giving up a lot to be with you. That's what I want to say. It's a reminder. When you're in this turmoil of emotion on your own on a night time, when you know, when you've been with them and then you get back into your own home and you're there lying in your bed thinking, God, you know, will this ever come to fruition? How long now is this going to drag out for? But it's just a little reminder for you to say they are doing, you know, it's going through as quick as it can go through, and it's affecting them as much as it's affecting you. And it's for you to, you know, it's not just one side of the scale here, Sag. It's not all about you here. As much as, you know, you're the third party in the mix at the minute. It's just to say, just to remind you, you know, you've got the strength to see this through. And the Four of Earth with the belonging, because it's saying here, you do both feel, you know, this has all happened for a reason, because you do belong together. You know, you've gone through quite a bit together, I feel here. And it's just saying, you've just got to stand your ground and just allow this now to finish off, because it's like the last few leaves of a dying tree for them. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, I've just got to have the strength now to just remain where I am, because you've got wings growing behind you. Obviously you can't see that, but everything is blossoming. Everything is blossoming here behind you, and there's just these few last little elements, you know, the last few little things to tie up before then you can become in this space, this new belonging, because this is when you then become a pair and you start your future together. You know, this is like actually looking, and you could be doing this now actually. This might be like once all this, the legality side of it, it could be the fact that you're even looking at where, you know, you want to be living as a couple once all this split has gone through. It could be that some of my Saggies, you know, you've already got your place of once, you know, all the final stuff's finished with, you have got your little love nest as such to actually you know, start the relationship with. So it's just here saying, you know, you're holding on to a precious pearl. You know that you're juggling as well other aspects. You know, you don't want to, it's just saying don't drop that all what you've gained, because you stay focused to the fact that, you know, better times are going to be coming in. And I do feel towards the end of October, this is when, you know, you'll be able to these last tied little ends of the previous relationship can be tied off and finished with. It's just to say, don't unseat yourself out the saddle. Don't be, you know, don't be too hasty. It's just saying, be precious, you know, because it's a precious connection. This is, I feel it's a precious intervention here via spirit, while you pair have come together. And yeah, unfortunately, there was already a relationship there. And as I look at this now, I'm going, sorry, well, I'm trying to think, my mind's racing ahead, trying to get the information that's been downloaded to me. But it's like a twin flame connection. Oh man, I need to go and have a lie down and have a cup of tea. My throat's giving away as well now. But no, it's a divine connection, guys, on this side of it. And we have to go through certain cycles within our life period where, you know, sometimes we can never meet our twin flame or soulmate, but I do feel on this connection here, this is a twin flame connection, and that's why it's such a precious thing that you hold. So it's just saying, you know, you've got the strength to get, you know, go through this. it's just not to unseat yourself, really. As I say, it's just a reminder. That's why that's called a reminder to say, don't forget how precious this union is. And yeah, you have going to have all the crap, you know, that you have been dealing with over the last few months, with why this has all been winding down in the old relationship. And it's been a strain, guys, on both of you, because I feel that. But it's a new cycle, a brand new cycle, and you know, just be mindful of that. So I'm just going to give these cards a quick shuffle now, and just have a look at the affirmation card. So yeah, on both sides of the scale there, whether it's the, you know, the career, the old hello Sag, you've got the skills and abilities to go for that job, you know. Then remember, when you do see it flag up in the future, just remember Poetry Witch's voice in your little inner ear saying, she said I could go for that, and go for it. So yeah, and then on the other side of the scale, with a twin, I do feel this is a twin flame or soul mate connection here, guys. What you've got is beautiful, and yet it's marred, because when we meet twin flames in this life, or soulmates, it can be that they're already married, they're already in a relationship, and you then wonder, you sit wondering, why the hell have I had this person who I think the world of, you know, and this is all happening. Sometimes soulmates and kindred spirits still remain in their relationships, you know, but they still, nothing stands in the way of them. They will still find time to spend with one another, but it's just a divine connection, that is. So yeah, not a collection, a connection. So yeah, I'm just going to pull this card out for you now, and I'm going to go with that one there. So Sag, what have we got? We've got, I am taking time to nourish my soul. And looking at this card here, I feel this is the Sagittarius who's just waiting, just sitting and waiting, like I say, for all this to tie up itself. I need to look on both sides of the scale here. So on the relationship side, I'm taking time to nourish my soul. It's basically saying, whilst all this is going on with your twin flame, soulmate, whoever it may be, it's just saying you need to just sit tight. You need to sit tight, because things will manifest at the time they should do. But it's just to know that you are sitting, like I say, you are sitting pretty, really, even though you might think you're not. It's just about waiting, waiting the time for that to come into fruition, and it will do. But you just need to sit tight. That's all I want to say to the relationship side. It's about sitting tight for you guys, while all this behind the scenes is finishing off for you. Now, for the Saggies, with the job aspects of it, it's saying here, don't get caught up in the red tape. Now, I say red tape because that's your own red tape, the red tape that you put in front of you. Because it's like you're sitting there, okay, and you've got all these skills and abilities, like all the fruits of the tree around you, but then you start knitting. I feel like you're knitting your own red tape, your own red string, and that's what I was saying in the reading. It's like your self-doubt. And I feel that ball of string there, because that to me in the financial bit is like knitting your own ball of, you know, just knitting red tape from a ball of string that you're manifesting. You're actually knitting the red tape when it's not actually there, guys. It's the old, I've got to do it, I'm sorry, the old, hello Sag. Do you know what I mean? It's the old, chuck the self-doubt, chuck the knitting needles down, because you're not going to be knitting that red tape. There's no red tape there. There's only self-doubt there, guys. So that's what I'm feeling with the Sag. So please, when you see that job coming up internally, externally, a lot more money, and you start self-doubting yourself, chuck the doubts out the window and apply for that job. So I'm just going to read the little bit of poetry now I've got for you. And it's got, there are many strings attached to your bow for you to play a tune. So pick up your bow and play your heart out. to the offers that are coming soon. Remember, you are as good as the rest, so open up your eyes, knowing that Spirit will be working with you for you to gain the prize. Now that works in both sense. For you to gain the prize, that's the only sentence I want to end on with that for the reading part of it. For you to gain the prize, for you to gain that job, Sag, that prize of a job that you didn't think you got the skills and abilities, and yeah, you have. And then for you to win the prize for whoever's in this divine connection with the twin flame or soulmate link. So before we finish up, I've got a little bag of loads of little charms in here. So I'm just going to give them a little shake. Oh, lovelies. Shake, shake, shake. And then we'll have a little dip in and see what comes out for you. Oh, and we've got the anchor. See, the anchor is about just balance and just rooting yourself, keeping your balance, really, keeping you. It's like saying you're rooted. How can I put it? I don't want to lose you. Like an anchor keeps something from floating away, doesn't it? And this is it. This is what I want to say. This is what's coming to me now. You have got the anchor there, guys. You've got the anchor there. You've got on the financial, the career side, you have got the skills and abilities to anchor you and keep you there in getting that dream job. So it's saying, for God's sake, don't let that anchor come loose and let that opportunity go. And again, with the relationship, you are anchored there. Your love is anchored there. And it's saying that's steadfast for you guys because of the twin flame soul mate connection. So that's why the anchors come out at the end in that reading for both of you. So my lovely Saggies, that was a lovely reading for both sides, to be fair, and I hope you can take something away with you on that. And I hope that you have a great October, and it'd be great to get some feedback and comments on this reading, and I'll look forward to reading for you, my lovely Saggies, when I come to do my next reading for you. So have a great October, and I'll speak to you next time. Take care then. Bye.